and welcome to another video. It has been a while since I filmed and this video won't go up for even a while still. So basically, the height of my YouTube activity was probably in the last half of 2020, in part because COVID shut everything down and I had a lot of extra time. Coming into February though, I was feeling really tired. Like I just didn't want to film or talk or set things up, and so then I just didn't. And now coming back in the month of March, so this won't be the first video I post in March, but there'll have been only a couple of others because for the next near future I am going to focus on only putting up one video a week that is manageable. It's also a way to put the videos up that I want to post. Like I got really into the routine of posting YouTube videos without wanting to actually post those videos. So like a weekly plan with me video, I did every single week for a very long time, almost a year straight. I didn't like doing that after a while. It got super like, let me just film, edit, upload like really quickly so that I can have not missed a week, but I didn't like doing that. So you probably won't see a weekly plan with me for a while. I will do flip throughs and things like that. But yeah, really scaling back on my content for now just because I wanted more time, especially on my weekends, completely for myself. And I felt like my weekends had become like get off of work on Friday from my full-time job at school and then start work on Saturday for putting together a week of YouTube videos. And that wasn't how I wanted to be doing this because I need my weekends. So that's why it's been a little while. But today I'm here because I wanted to film my April monthly plan with me. And my monthly plan with me is I actually set up my monthly views a good chunk of time in advance. So March is just about to start. This is the weekend before March. This is actually my monthly for March. I set this up off camera. I really like it. And I'm here to do April. So March has barely like not even started and I'm going to do April because I need to have this monthly view ready so that I can start filling things in and edit things and have everything ready ahead of time. I don't know. I like having my monthlies done ahead of time. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Ooh, I'm already tired of talking. So I decided that for April, I wanted to use this Flower Power sticker book. And I've pulled in various pieces from it here and there. But I'm not really sure which theme of florals I want to use for this spread. I'm thinking something lighter. Maybe something from this first color palette set. I also really like these teals and those pinks from this set quite a bit. Then not really feeling these, not for April. Neither these. Or these. I think the only other contenders I had in mind were these at the very front. And looking at them again, I think I prefer these. So that's kind of where I'm going to start. I will take the pages off the discs. So I have the monthly view and then also the dashboard, which I've been using in a few different ways. So January, I used that dashboard to make a year-long TBR, so a list of books that I wanted to read in the year 2021. In February, I used that page to make a list of people I wanted to get Valentine's for, people from work. And then in March, I used it for a spring break bucket list. So I don't actually know how I will use that in April quite yet, but we'll see. So first off, I really like this like yellow sticker, that yellow flower right there. So I'm going to start by putting this in. And when I'm filming this, the Happy Planner has just made their spring release at Michael's, and I am so excited. There was a bit of time where I thought, maybe I won't use a Happy Planner next year. And I mean, it's only February, so a lot can change and a lot can happen. But I was definitely thinking that already I would work my way through this year in the Happy Planner and then kind of had my eye on some other stuff. But no, I was so excited by this release that I was like, no, I'm definitely going to at least commit to my next work planner to be Happy Planner, because there was something from this release that I really liked, and I'm just excited. So yeah, still really feeling the Happy Planner, like the kinds of products that they're releasing and the kinds of designs that they're doing recently, I've just continued to like. All right, so in April, the first few days are actually still spring break, which in March I denoted by coloring it in green, and it's not going to match my April spread, but I want to keep that color consistent. So I just highlighted the corner for every day that was part of spring break, and that was just with a random super tip. And then here classes resume. So I want to put that in like a fancy box here. Ew. I didn't realize this was not the right size. Actually, I usually align my stickers to the bottom of the box. I don't know why I feel like doing weird stuff. All right, so here I just want to mark that classes resume. After spring break, and then there's an optional focus group, an optional meeting, and I think I will go to that. At the very least, I don't want to forget about it, so I will put this in as well, so that if I want to go or I'm feeling up to it, I can. So it's going to be at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock? 3:30. 3:30. It has to be 3:30. The school day only ends at 3. And I've already messed up, but I don't have my whiteout, so I'm gonna fix that later. This is an optional meeting, and it's a focus group for some things the school's discussing. All right. On the 8th, I have a department meeting. I should have gotten my Colorful Boxes book. Here we go. I don't want to use all the floral boxes that I have. I want to add a few plainer ones. Yes, and they have some good colors. So, department meeting on the 8th. Those are always at 4:15. There we go. And I don't actually know which department meeting I'm going to. All the departments meet at the same time, which works out for most people. But I am in 2 departments. I teach in both the math and the science department, and they meet at the same time. I've spent most of the year going to the math department meetings because I've been primarily teaching geometry, but next year I'm going to be teaching more physics than math. So these department meeting conversations are starting to become about what to expect and plan for next year. And I think they want me to start going to the science department meetings, but I don't know. So I'll have to figure that out. Then on the 9th, there is a birthday. that I want to mark down. I did that with a gold box because birthdays are fancy. Then on the 15th, we have a late start at school, and I have a faculty meeting. Thursdays are always the days I have meetings. So, are there any? There aren't like bright colors in this book. There are reds and pinks and blues and greens and like purples, I think. So I'll do this one for the faculty meeting. So that'll be in the afternoons. And then there's a late start. So use this box. And I still go to work at the same time when there's a late start, but students aren't going to be there until I think 2 hours later. So I definitely want to keep that in mind because it affects how I plan for classes and things like that because the schedule is shortened. All right. A meeting on the 19th. Which kind of sticker do I want? All right, so to talk more about this release, because I'm excited about it, and honestly, I don't know if there's going to be another video where I'll have the opportunity to gush about it. All right, I found a monthly planner, and the monthly planners for that the Happy Planner makes are super cool, I think, because you get the monthly view, you get this 2-page dashboard situation, and then you just get pages of checklists for like daily task lists, and I love it. They did not have one last year. They did not release a new one. And so that made it, like, I haven't had the opportunity to buy one. And when I saw, I think it was called Life in Doodles, during this release, I loved it. I loved the design of the cover, the design of the dividers, and the layout of the pages. Because right now what I use for work to plan, like, what I need to do at any given time is I will like keep lists on a plum paper notepad, and it's a daily notepad and it works quite well, but I have been wanting to have a planner, and the problem with most planners is that they include a weekend, and I'm not really planning for work on the weekend. And that was maybe the biggest problem. The other problem is that you get months of weeks that I'm not in school at all. Like the summers, I don't work. So why would I need a work planner that has 3 months I can't use? But this planner, because the daily checklist pages aren't dated, I can take the pages out for the months I'm not in work. Keep the monthly like spreads there just in case something comes up. And then keep the extra checklists for in case I run out of space somewhere else. And then I can also add pages in for like, what's it called? Pages for notes, for meeting notes. I can add dividers so that those notes are divided by like notes from faculty meetings, notes from department meetings, by like meeting type. I am so excited. So that was one of the things that I bought this release. If I have the space, I might do a video of some sort with like a flip through or something, but I have no idea. We'll just have to see. All right, so I have in my novel companion this color swatch situation for my Crayola Super Tips, and I pulled it out to see what kind of color I want to use to mark the 3 days that the spring musical is showing. My school has been doing live streams of the plays they've run this year. And I say plays, but it's only been one. But it runs for 3 days. So I want to mark that. I saw the first one. They did one in the fall, and it was on War of the Worlds. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Alrighty. What else? Oh, and some of the sticker books from this newest release are really cool. The jungle one, I'm not the hugest fan of the planner. I don't even know what it's called, but the jungle themed planner has so much going on that cover. It's not for me, but I do really enjoy the sticker book. So I got that sticker book, and I got a couple more. One of the new floral sticker books and the pressed florals, because I did not get the box bundle thingy where it was originally released. So that was fun. All right, something I have recently gotten into is puzzles, and there is speed puzzling. So I don't know how common this is. I don't know how many people do it, but I have never heard of it before. And for Christmas, I got a really nice wooden puzzle from my boyfriend's parents from a company called Artifact Puzzles. And I just completed that puzzle. I went onto their website to see what other kinds of puzzles they had. And I learned that they were going to host a speed puzzling competition remotely. So the way it works is you go onto the website, you buy the puzzle that will be featured in their speed puzzling competition, and it's a new puzzle. No one's ever seen it before. You buy it, they mail it to you. You don't touch the box. Then the day of the competition, you log on to a Zoom meeting. They're there, whoever's like facilitating the competition, to make sure that everyone is opening their boxes at the same time. And then the timer starts, you open the boxes, you start puzzling, and then it's just about whoever can finish the puzzles the fastest. And I'm far from an expert puzzler. I'm not super fast, but I think it's so much fun, and I want to mark this event down in my planner because I want to have the option to do it. I'm probably going to sign up. I will probably not do fantastically, but I do think that it can be really fun. So I'm definitely marking this in because I am super excited. What is this square box? It's not even sized for the monthly. That's what I thought it was meant to fit. That's weird. All right, so it's the Artifact Puzzles speed puzzling competition. And you can sign up individually or in pairs, and there's a different start time on the day of, depending on how you sign up. I don't know exactly how I'll sign up yet. My boyfriend doesn't like puzzles nearly as much as I do. He gets tired of them more easily, but I might be able to convince him. So we will see. So this is the day of the competition. The last time to sign up is the 8th. I definitely want to sign up before then to make sure that the mail has enough time to process my order. But just in case, I am going to mark that in here so that it doesn't get, in the event that I am bringing this down to the wire, I don't completely forget. I don't want to mark it. I think a reddish box. Yeah. There's not a lot happening in April. April is kind of a go, go, go kind of month. We have basically no days off of school. we go 5 days a week, every single day, every single week for the rest of the year, essentially, or the rest of the year. And so it starts to feel like a grind, but that's okay. So that last day for the artifact puzzle sign up. My goal is to release YouTube videos on Saturdays, so I will mark those in. With a mild liner of an appropriate color. I'm thinking one of my blues, probably this number 20, which is wild. On the paper, it looks nothing like the cap. Do you see that cap? Nothing like what number 20 looks like on my white paper. So I love Crayola Super Tips because they are cheap. I have had this set that I've had for like 3 years. And they're really great, but look at that color matching. It's not very good. So I'm just gonna mark a line here to note my YouTube video releases. And I moved that one just so it wouldn't overlap with that. There. Let's see. There are some things that I know I want to do and some that are a little up in the air. So I know that I want to do a plan with me. So I've been experimenting with doing a reading bullet journal. I'm still using my novel companion, but I've made a few pages from March that I really like that kind of supplement the novel companion, and I'm probably going to do the same thing for April. So here I'm probably going to do my April reading journal as a YouTube video release. I don't think I'll do that every month, but I definitely want to try it. So there's that. And then I've been doing a memory spread on my monthlies, which I also don't usually... I did film it for January, but then never wanted to upload it, and it's gone now. I've moved past that. But I'm probably going to try to film for March. So March. Memory spread. And that's the monthly view of my bookish happy planner that I use for a journal. So I might film that. And then I need to do, what else? I know I want to have a flip through of the first quarter of 2021 in my planner, especially now that I'm not filming every single spread. So I'm going to do a 2021 Q1 flip through. And then lastly, I think I'm doing a Crossroads of Twilight vlog, and I should be able to have read that by April. So I will also put that here. For reference, there's not really any bleed through for the super tips on the Happy Planner paper. There's a hair of ghosting, but I cover up the sidebar a lot anyway. And this particular pen is extra juicy. Alright, so those are my videos for April. And yeah, I probably won't be adding anything else, because there are videos that I just didn't enjoy filming anymore. Like I used to do a monthly Fairy Loot unboxing, got bored with that. Used to do a monthly, like my monthly views every month, probably won't do that. I was feeling April just because I want to do one every now and again, but I didn't think it was important to do one every month. Got bored with the weekly plan with me, so I won't do that too often. Yeah, and then I did a lot of like review kinds of videos. I probably won't do those either because I'm starting to settle into a system that I quite like. So I'm just not switching notebooks as much. So there is that. all of those are in. Now, the last thing that I put in my monthly views regularly are my bills. So I think I want to mark those with one of my super tips. Ooh, or, alright, I think I will use a gray super tip. And I'll reference my March monthly to make sure I get some of these dates right. Alright, so we've got Fairy and Rent. Both happen on the 1st. Then there's a charge for some extra iCloud storage. What else? Discover, credit card, my car insurance. Kindle Unlimited, which I don't know if I'll keep. I might. There are a lot of books on there that I want to read, but those books have not been high enough on my list for me to start them yet. So I don't know. Student loans. There's another date I need to mark. I don't know the exact date. These are all things that happen regularly. Some things come up or have varying due dates, and those things I do later. I add them after the fact because I have to look them up. Spotify. Chess. The chess.com app has this monthly subscription thing that my boyfriend's been really enjoying. He's gotten really into chess. And we play chess together, but like, he's so intense about the chess. This particular app because his sister plays it and they play a lot together as well. And I don't know. For me, chess is, it's interesting. I like to play a game here and there, but I am not interested enough to devote lots of time getting really good at it. You know, like I'm not great at chess. But at the same time, I have beat him once or twice. So I'm not terrible at it either, unless the bar is really low. I don't know what casual chess players are like. Also, I don't know why I put the brands for all the things that I purchase everywhere except car insurance. I always write car insurance. I use Geico. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's the one that I've used since I got my car. I haven't done a ton of like thorough research in if I can get a lower rate, mostly because I'm just about to get my license. So my boyfriend and I are both on the car insurance. He has his license, super clean background record, never been in an accident, never been in a car crash. But I'm about to get my license and I will be a very, very, very new driver. I'm on there with my learner's permit. So hopefully when I get my full license, it won't change our fees too much, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I don't know how it works. So I just haven't wanted to move because I don't want to end up finding out that other places it'll be more expensive. Really, what it comes down to is I need to do more research, but I just haven't yet. Speaking of my car, my check engine light is on again. My boyfriend and I spent hours learning how to change the spark plugs in our car. We did it, and for a while it really fixed everything. The check engine light turned off and then it came back on. So now we think we might have an ignition coil problem. Have to do more research probably this weekend. I just haven't had the time. He did some research into parts and what they would cost. And yeah, so you just have to spend more time with that as well. All right. So those are all my standard bills. This is like so much stuff happening on this half of the spread and nothing over here. But I've got all of my most important things down. The last thing that I want to make sure I add here we are is going to be on the 10th, because that is when my boyfriend and I celebrate our month anniversary. We have done this every month for 4 years. Wow, that's pretty wild. Every month for 4 years. Alrighty. I will just, I used a lot of boxes this spread. I feel like I don't always use a lot of boxes, but I'm feeling boxy. Alright, I paused because there was some background noise because my boyfriend is talking to his parents. So if you can hear that, hopefully it's not too distracting. Alright, I'm trying to decide if I want to use any of this washi tape. I have been on the washi only subscription for the Planner Society for their past 2 subscriptions, and they are bi-monthly, which I also really like. I'm just not sure if I want to keep it. Like this thick washi tape, I don't know that I would ever use, but at the same time, look at this one. I love this one. These pink like roses, and I love that it's just washi tape. They always have different designs, so I quite like it, but I don't know if I'll use enough of it. I don't use washi tape as much as I could, you know? Isn't that like the standard problem if you're a washi tape collector? Like, how do you use it? I got really quiet. Probably edited some pieces out. I'm thinking about this. It's like not quite the same style, but it brings in some of this navy blue, and I like the navy blue. That's not bad. That's interesting. I want to bring in more yellow for sure. So let's figure out how to do that. I'm going to start adding stickers on dates that I don't have anything going on. Probably pink too. Ooh, okay. I really love this flower, so I'm going to put it somewhere. Yes. And I'm like, at this point, combining some rose gold and gold foil. There we go. There's that. It's coming together. It's coming together because there's like a lot happening here. So I want more larger florals on this side to kind of balance some of that out. I don't know what to use this for. I never really used the sidebar. So I guess the answer is probably nothing. And then I think there are some paper stickers of this type, and I want to use them to supplement the washi tape to like tie in more of the flower details that are part of the like sticker set that I'm using, because they can be layered over. Just a little. I think that's it. And then I'm debating if I want to put something at the top. Ooh, just some colorful lines. Or do I want to color the letters? Oh my god. Both? Put that up there at the top. For some reason it looks darker here. Oh, it's because this is different paper. This is on the divider paper, so it's not quite as porous. This is on the planner paper, so it is a bit more porous. So do you see how this is darker than that? I like this better. Didn't properly expect that. But it will be okay. Even so. I think I want to, like, I'm almost done. Almost done. I just want a couple extra flowers at the top. All right, last thing to decide is this sidebar. To do something with it or not to do something with it? That is the question. What did I even do last time? So my sidebar is mostly decorative. I listed YouTube videos. Also mostly decorative. I've already picked my YouTube videos. Maybe I can put a tracker here. I had the big sticker for when I was doing lots of videos, but now it might be useful to put that here. Or do I want to do, no, maybe I want to put that there. Okay. How would this work? I need my ruler. I would go this way, video title, and then film, edit, upload. I don't know what other things I want. I track more stuff now. But I don't know how useful it is. There's that title up at the top. And then the question becomes, how many categories do I want? Film, edit, upload. I usually track description and end screen. Let's see, I think I want 3 lines. So let's see, this is 1 category, 2 categories, 3, 4, 5. So here I've got, oh, and I want to color that in with the blue. There we go. All right, more stories. There's a video, not a video. There's a show on Amazon Prime called Undone, and it only has 1 season so far, but it's surprisingly good. My boyfriend and I started it 2 or 3 days ago. It only has 8 episodes, so we're already almost done with it. But it is surprisingly good. And I say surprisingly because, first of all, when we decided to watch it, we did not know it was animated. So that style just took us by surprise. That was like the primary thing, that the animation style was surprising. But it was really good. I don't know. Once I got used to the visual art style, I came to really enjoy it. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's there. It is rated like 16 plus. So, you know, it's not like a children's show or even really young. It's not like one of those family-friendly shows. There's profanity and some pretty dark themes, honestly. But I am finding it very interesting. And even though the art style kind of surprised me at first, I'm starting to really enjoy it. Like, it has a very comic booky kind of feel. And it's fun. So that's what I've been watching recently. We also watched WandaVision, which only has like 1 more episode left. So sad. What else? We watched You, the one with the stalker bookkeeper. That was good too. I've heard very mixed things about You. Some people love it, some people hate it. Books, some people hate the books, love the show. Some people hate the show, love the books. Let me know what you think, if you've seen it or read it. Because I don't know. I really like the show. Haven't read the book. But I'd be interested in more opinions. And I had enough space here for my 4 videos. This is beautiful. Okay, Crossroads of Twilight. There we go. And then I can use that space functionally. So, almost done here. Next, we've got the dashboard page, which I do something different with every month. So let's see what I decide to do this time. I definitely think I am going to put this at the top. I always cover this up. It might be too visible, so I need a whiteout. So I don't know what I'm going to use this page for. And I kind of like using this particular layout organically. So depending on how my month shapes up and what I decide I need it for is how I'll use it. I think I'm just going to decorate it in a way that looks nice. And then I will either use it or not use it. And I'm just gonna make sure that it sort of kind of matches what I got going on in the main monthly. So I've got that there. I might put it at the bottom. I don't use this space almost at all, but oh, you know what? There are some large florals I didn't get to use. Yeah, I love this sticker. This is one of my favorites. And then I will trim. March and February have both had major book releases, at least that I'm following. So February had the release of A Court of Silver Flames, and then March the release of I don't know why I'm blinking on it right now. The release of Chain of Iron. Chain of Iron. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I pre-ordered Chain of Iron, so hopefully it will get here. I got the hardback for Chain of Iron because I do like to have Cassandra Clare's first editions. And then for A Court of Silver Flames, I was disappointed by A Court of Wings and Ruin. I think I've already ranted about that on my channel. I was disappointed, so I kind of don't trust. I've lost some trust in Sarah J. Maas just because I really loved A Court of Mist and Fury, and then A Court of Wings and Ruin happened, and I was like, this is not, like, what is this? Basically, I just found the whole war to be poorly written. So, like, I don't know. I didn't like it. The resolutions felt really forced and kind of Deus Ex Machina-ish, you know? Like, not earned, and I didn't like it. But that being said, I did really like A Court of Mist and Fury, so I am going to read A Court of Silver Flames. I bought the ebook. I didn't buy the hardback because the ebook was cheaper, and I'm skeptical of where this series is going to go, but I wanted to give it a shot. So I bought the ebook, and we're just gonna see how it goes. I've read the first like 35 pages so far. My reading has been super slow. If you ask me what I've been doing on the weekends, I have no idea. But it's not reading. I mean, what have I done today? Today I'm doing this. I'm filming this video. I planned for next week. What else did I do? Watched a lot of YouTube videos. Like, I've just been taking my weekends very slow. I wake up in the morning, I watch YouTube videos while drinking my coffee. I slowly planning my planners, so I set up the next week. I'll set up the next week. I keep starting this sentence and not finishing it. I'm sorry. Ooh, I want to move this. I do a lot of journaling. Like, I've been playing around in Archer and Olive notebooks. So last weekend I did a lot of like working in there to set up some pages for March as like a reading journal kind of thing. And then the weekend before that, I did a lot of puzzling and listening to an audiobook. So that's how I've been spending my weekends. And it's been quite nice. But it also means that I have not It also means that I haven't really read a ton. I read quite a bit the first couple of weekends in February, and then not really much since. I love ripping out a finished sticker book page. So not a ton of reading has been happening, but like, that's okay. I decide what I want this to be for, I will title this here. Nope, super crooked. I don't know if this video has any kind of cohesion. I feel like I've been rambling, but that's okay. Alright, so I have finished my setup. I kind of don't like this washi tape, but I probably won't move it. Just, if I did this spread again, I wouldn't put that there. Alright, time for this to go back into my planner. So, we have my dashboard page, usage TBD, just kind of decorated it for fun, and I will use it for lists or notes depending on, as we get closer to April, what I find I need it for. Put my divider back in. This is the divider for April, and it's really pretty. I have this graphic as my desktop wallpaper. I love this particular kind of rainbow with a lot of pink. There's actually no green here or purple, but I love this color palette, so it's my desktop background. It's part of why I bought this planner in the first place, because it's also on the front, and I love this cover. And then we've got my monthly view, which, you know, it's a little busy, but I like it. It's going to be a good time. This was my March view, and this is how February turned out. Really only referenced this for my bills because I did not post most of these YouTube videos. Then yeah, some notes here. Very excited to use this little chart. That's going to be fun. I might do that for May as well. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!